It was January 2008, right here in the basement of my home on Lake Monona in Madison, Wisconsin. Have you ever had that heat in your belly that rises to your chest? Thump, thump. Thump, thump. The anxiety attack that makes you feel as if you need to run, yet you can't get away. In January 2008, I was calculating our budget for February. And mainly I was calculating the losses of the previous 12 months. The businesses that I had started, my vision, my passion, were losing money hand over fist. What am I going to do? What? $1 million gone? We don't have any savings left. Our line of credit at the bank is entirely exhausted. What am I going to do? What am I going to tell my wife? How many of you have ever had things going well and then found yourself doing something stupid, where then you found your success shattered at your feet? How are you going to make it back and get what you want? How will you survive, stabilize, and succeed again? I knew that morning, looking ahead to February, that we were going to lose $80,000 in February. And this is on top of the year where we had just lost $1 million. And that's a 1 followed by how many zeros? I knew I would have to go tell my wife. I knew those steps led the way up to where she was. Kids, I need to talk to your mother. Honey, sweetie, I don't know how to tell you this. This past year, I know you know that things haven't gone that well. Yet we ended up losing $1 million this year. We don't have anything left. I don't know what we're going to do. Can you imagine what my wife said to me? We'll get to that story later. I do know at this point in my life, up until 2007, everything had gone my way. I had the King Midas touch. I would always get the girl that I wanted, marry the beautiful princess and make her my queen. I'd become a professional water skier and had built a business from a single location to 12 with 146 team members. I had time, I had stuff, and I had confidence. The King Midas touch. Yet everything I tried up to this point to resurrect the businesses that I had started wasn't working. I tried everything twice, 3 times. There had never been a time in my life where I hadn't been able to control the situation and make it better through my efforts. This was one of those times. This was the only time. Let's fast forward now a couple months to the spring of 2008. And I would wake up early in those days, pop, 3, 4 a.m., out of bed. That heat, the thumping, the anxiety, the stress, and the fear of losing it all. My wife, she was going to leave me. Why wouldn't she? Why wouldn't she take the kids? I just lost $1 million. What type of woman would stay with a man like that? We had this great business over here that I couldn't cash flow any longer because of the failures over here. I was on city council, county board, and my reputation in the community was going to be crushed. I would go off to the pier each morning. What are my parents going to think? How? Why? Why me? I work hard. What did I do? I just got to get on the pier. I just need some quiet time. I've got to stretch. I got to find a way out of this mess. It's hopeless. There's nothing I can do. We are going to lose it all. It's all gone. Crap. This is not good. And it is beautiful out here. There's not a hint of wind. The Capitol. Oh, those lights are awesome. What am I going to do? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah. I don't know if you believe in divine intervention. Perhaps the fickle humor of the universe or the force. Yet that morning, everything became peaceful. Something happened. I started to understand. It hit me why bad things happen to good people. Bad things happen to good people so they can survive, stabilize, and then start succeeding again in small next steps. So then they can go back and help other people who need to do the same thing. Be an encourager. Make ripples. Help one another. I've discovered through that year how to get what you want. Because what I found out about people is people want what they want, and they want it when they want it. Now, what I want from you, because one principle of getting what you want is telling others exactly what you want, is I want you to be thinking of leaders, teams, and people who need this message of encouragement, accountability, and small next steps. Those who sometimes doubt they have what it takes when what they want is right there, sitting, waiting for them to take it. Now, I've discovered that people want 3 things. And every day at Lost 1 Million, we talk to business owners, professionals who want to get out of their profession or perhaps grow something on the side, and others who need to think like a small business owner. And what they tell me is they want 3 things. They want to build their bank account, grow their bank account. They need the 3 C's of money, 3 C's of cash. And the first C is stands for cash that they need to buy stuff, whether it's shoes for their little girl or to pay their house payment. Then they need cash for their causes, because you have a heart that wants to help others and impact the world in a positive way, and that's going to take some money. Think of Mother Teresa or Steve Jobs. People have made a difference in their life with their causes. And the last C stands for celebrations, because life is too short not to have some fun, even for you goal-oriented, focused folks. Now, the second thing people want is they want to live their passion. They want to jump out of bed every morning and do what fires them up in their soul. Yet, at least half of you who are watching this hate what they do every day. And they need to grow something on the side, perhaps, in small next steps to get what they want. Then, how many of you are getting done in a day everything that you want to get done? Most people, 90% or more, run out of time each day before they get done what their priorities are done. Now, if you think of grow your bank account, live your passion, and maximize your time, you'll see that it forms a circle. And here at LostOneMillion.com, we call that circle the Have It All circle. And inside that circle, we put the 6 F's of life. And that stands for faith, family, fitness, finances, falling forward, and your friendships. And how we define having it all, your definition perhaps is different, so think about how you define having it all. Yet at LostOneMillion.com, having it all is defined as growing in those 6 areas: your faith, your family, your fitness, your finances, falling forward, and your friendships. And when you're growing in those areas, you'll feel as if you have it all. Now remember, success is a process, not an event. And by that is most people think of success as a straight line going up. Where if you look at Dave Ramsey, owner of a $100 million company and my mentor, Mother Teresa, or Steve Jobs, you'll see that their success started and it probably looped back. And it went a little bit forward and it probably made a loop back. And perhaps another loop back, and another loop back, another failure, and went a little bit forward. And then it looped back again. And it went up a little bit. And then it went down again. It went up. And suddenly after Steve Jobs, for example, with Apple, worked 90 hours a week for 3 years with his team to launch his success. Dave Ramsey, 10 to 15 years of hard work before he became an overnight success. And I'm not sure of Mother Teresa's story, but I know it started with small next steps and back and forth struggles before that success went up. Back in that dark morning of 2008, it hit me that in order to survive, I was going to need encouragement. And I found my encouragement that morning when the peace settled over me. Yet it made me realize that you need encouragement like you need air to breathe. And the first lesson in getting what you want, the first lesson from the year I lost $1 million, is that you need encouragement like you need air to breathe. If you think of an air tank, a scuba tank on your back, yet take out the air and place encouragement in it. And that encouragement comes to you through a hose, and that hose goes on your mouth. And you wake up each day with a full tank of encouragement. You're ready to grow your bank account, to live your passion, and to maximize your time. Yet if you're anything like me, before 8 a.m., perhaps you're washing the dishes in your home. In my home, I have a beautiful wife, a Proverbs 31 lady for sure. And as I'm washing the dishes, I take a pan to the sink. What? What do you mean? What? I've washed this dish 1,000 times. What do you mean it's going to warp because of the way I'm washing it? What? Honey, I'm the one who goes out and works and provides the money so we can buy new pans. And if I want to wash a pan the way I've washed it 1,000 times, then I'll just buy you a new. I think I know how to wash a pan. Yeah. Well, why don't you just wash this pan then? Before 8 a.m., I've discovered that my dishwashing techniques that I've done 1,000 times suddenly are not good enough. Instead of shutting my mouth and saying, yes, honey, I'll wash the pan the way you want to, I decide to make a discussion out of it. I don't know why I do that. That's just stupid. It has nothing to do with the pan. Perhaps it has something to do with the 5 kids, or shoulder surgery that she can't move her arm for 6 weeks. And then I take my children to school. And that's going pretty well. What do you have planned today? Yeah? How about you guys? Man, what a great car ride today. It's just great to see the kids connecting as a family. All right, guys, we're here at school. What? What do you mean? What do you mean you don't have your backpack? How? No, honey, it's okay. No, your teacher. Honey, it's gonna be okay. I'm telling you, life is messy. It's not even 8 a.m. And all the plans I had are messed up. When I give you the 3 ways to get what you want, encouragement, accountability, and small next steps, is that going to make your life perfect? No. Life is messy. And you can take it from me. Our family, we have 4 pet chickens. And so, before 8 a.m., I find myself running into chicken poop. Literally, right outside my door, and figuratively. If it isn't washing a pan or a child forgetting a backpack, something goes in my life. And chicken poop represents to me all those things that stop us from getting what we want out of life. They're roadblocks and obstacles and failures in our day that stop us from growing our bank account, living our passion, and maximizing our time. And you need encouragement like you need air to breathe, and usually before 8 a.m. Because people step on that air hose that's coming up. They'll crimp it, they'll cut it, and you'll find yourself drained and unable to live up to your potential. Because you do have what it takes. I know you. You can get it done. Now let me tell you how encouragement works, because once you understand that you need encouragement like you need air to breathe, you're going to understand that people are all the same. Yes, we're different. Oh, so different. And that's why you're annoying and I'm annoying, because people are just different. We have different languages. You speak French, I speak Italian. Yet once you get to really know each other, we're not all that bad. Yet in general, there's 2 types of people. Those that annoy you right away when you meet them, that maybe you grow to like. And those that you like, that end up annoying you. People are on earth to annoy you. Let's